Former Vancouver police officer Harjit Sajjan is the outgoing Liberal MP for Vancouver South. He attended the scene of the attack last night, and he's with us right now. Hi, Mr. Sajjan. Good to have you here. I certainly wish it were under different circumstances. If you could share with Canadians watching this morning what you essentially, saw last night, the sort of reaction to this horrifying event.
Absolute horror. That was just a stunned look on people's faces. I mean, I went there as soon as I heard. It's a rioting that I not only represented, but I grew up in, and I was a police officer and worked actually in that area. And the festival that was started just last year. Just to kind of give you an example of for the Filipino community, when last year was raining, it was just packed. People just wanted to celebrate, and this year with the beautiful weather, it would have been, if even more people there just celebrating, and just to see that this happening at a family event is absolutely horrific. People were in shock, couldn't believe that something like this could happen in their neighborhood.
Yeah, the shock must have been palpable because of the nature of this attack. What were your conversations like with people? I imagine you were largely there to aim to, try in any way you can to comfort them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I wanted the victims' families, the Filipino community, and the neighborhood of Vancouver South to know that we're going to be there for them. Just to be there, show solidarity. Obviously, there's a lot of questions that we have. But we need to be able to now come together. It's a very tight-knit community, very multicultural, very vibrant as well. And I spoke with the Vancouver police members as well, like some of the members who actually just were first on scene. And my heart goes out to them as well, who had to witness and respond. We will get to the bottom of this, but right now the focus is just on the families, the victims, and the community itself.
You mentioned your time as a police officer. You spent a long time with the Vancouver Police Department. Can you share any insight with people today on sort of what is happening behind the scenes with police at the moment? They do have somebody in custody. We expect them to update the public in a little while. They've said that they don't know the motive. They haven't identified a motive, but that they don't believe at this point that it's terrorism. Mark Carney, acting in his capacity as Prime Minister just a number of minutes ago, said also his national security advisor briefed him. They don't believe there's a threat to Canadians at this moment. How does all that information inform what you anticipate police are doing in their next steps?
Well, first and foremost, the Vancouver police are going to give only the accurate information out. Mm-hmm. And when they came out to say that they don't believe that this is an act of terrorism, they've obviously come to that conclusion after a very thorough analysis. But one of the things that they will do is making sure that no stone is left unturned. I know that the whole crime scene, people literally walking right through the whole thing will be completely analyzed to making sure that all the information is gathered. So whatever next steps that the Vancouver police needs to make, that they have the necessary information. As we know that the one person has been arrested, and so there will be a very thorough investigation on that. But it is a very large crime scene. I'll be honest with you, it's the largest crime scene that I've seen, and I've been to many crime scenes in that neighborhood before. This is unfathomable. It's going to take some time. But as the acting chief of police had said, they're going to be putting all the resources to this to making sure that the community gets the answers. But first and foremost, we just want to give our hearts goes out to the Filipino community at this moment.
Yeah, just finally, Mr. Sajjan, your message to them, because this wasn't just any street festival; it was a cultural event for the Filipino community. What is your message to them today?
You know what? South Vancouver has been just a welcoming community. It welcomed my family. It's vibrant. The multiculturalism evolves in that community. That we are going to get through this together. You're going to have the support. We are going to celebrate. Nothing is going to take that away from you. We're going to be there together. After some very significant grieving, we are going to be able to celebrate once again. I know it's a long ways to go right now, but we will get through this together.
Mr. Sajjan, I'll leave it on that note. I appreciate you making the time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's former Vancouver police officer and outgoing MP for Vancouver South, Harjit Sajjan.